Hey everybody, it's Mark and Susan, Colorado Sasquatch Research. Today is the 5th of June and 2018. We're in an area known as Guanalla Pass. We've been wanting to get back in this area for a while. Susan had an encounter out here last week that she saw something huge on top of a hill, and she believes she may have got zapped or whatever. She was terrified and had to get out of this area. It's beautiful, beautiful wild area. Anyways, we're back in here today. We haven't found structure, symbology, or really, we found one possible print. But here's where we know this is a huge find. You guys are gonna love this. Okay. Piles. See this piling? These are piles of aspen leaves, okay? High in vitamin C. I actually learned about this a number of years ago. Yeah, exactly. I learned about this a couple years ago from Michael Johnson of SAR. Apparently the tops of these aspens, see, these aspen trees, they love these, and it's very high in vitamin C, and it's good for the digestion. So we come back in this area and we're finding...
Slowly panning.
Yeah.
Slow panning.
What? Oh, yeah. Wild asparagus also. So we're like, well, that's interesting. No human did this. They're stockpiling greens. And upside, this is really rocky up here, as you can see. This is a very squatchy area, boulder filled here. And so this is the second thing we found. Who did this out here in the middle of the wilderness? This is wild asparagus. It's freshly picked. It looks like they may have left it, or it's being dried out. I don't know. But we're finding little piles of the greens. This is wild asparagus here, people, and so this gives me a little insight into their diet, because animals don't gather and then leave them here. They just don't. They eat and go. And so this is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Wild asparagus growing here. Susan cutting through there. Oh, very squatchy area. Guanalla Pass, we've been wanting to get up here for a while. It's such wild bear country. But, so I'm going to look and see if I find any more of this stockpiling. Is what they're doing. They came back in here, they picked all the wild asparagus, and they've gathered up leaves. Absolutely crazy. It's what lots of caves too, as you can see, because of the cliffs up here. They come through here at night in hunting greens. That is so cool. It really does give you insight into the diet. Sing that. That's really cool. I'm going to leave it there. We won't take their asparagus from them. We'll go over here. Beautiful aspen fields here. Poke around over here. See what we got. Skunky smell. We've come across that a couple times today also. Very skunky. This little meadow back here in the creek. Now, interesting thing about this little creek here I'm going to show you is the water is kind of milky. Has a really milky substance to it, and that's coming off the glaciers up at the top in Mount Evans Wilderness, Mount Evans. And so all the down rivers that run downstream, it's not real clear water. It's really milky coming off those glaciers. Something's been trying to dig around that root, it looks like. Oh, I see. It was an animal. Little animal den down here along the river. Really cool area. We're really happy that we found that is so interesting. Gathering up the asparagus, the aspen leaves from the very top. And piling them up like that. You know, even if it was a human, they would have. Why didn't they take it with them? You know, it's really wild, crazy. She gets too far ahead of me. Oh, there you are. Really cool area. So we're heading up Guanalla Pass now. We haven't run across a person all day. There is a mountain road that's right up here, not too far. But still, this is a huge thing for me because I had always heard about this. And here we are. Oh, there's more too, see? Wild asparagus. They stockpiled a whole bunch there. And those aspen leaves. Like they were sitting down here. They're fresh too. This is still green. Freshly picked wild asparagus. I'm gonna hang on to one because this is a huge forensic find for me. This is something I wanted to, always wanted to find. But they have tummy issues too. They gotta eat the good stuff. Really cool. Alright, well, we're gonna keep making our way along here. We'll take you away with us for the ride here a little bit. I don't know when we'll find something else. Huh? Oh yeah. We'll see any mountain goats today. That's a huge find, but I want to go bigger here. We gotta find something better because this is such a prime area. Look at how thick these aspens are. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is one of the most gorgeous places we've been yet, I think. I love aspens. Aspen fields. Of course, so do bears. Oh, cool that we found that. So we know they're coming down the hill to collect greens at night because the river's right over here. I know. This is squatchy, isn't it? Look at how thick it gets in these aspen fields. And shadow falls funny. It's really creepy. Wind is picking up a little bit. For our local friends, if you guys have ever explored at all around the Guanalla Pass area, there is just trailheads everywhere that have no name, no sign. They just switch back up the mountain. The last one, it looks like nobody's, yeah, this one here. See this trail right here? We took up and explored a little, and it moves away from the water. There's no one. Exactly, and nobody uses that. It's like there's no sign anywhere. We're in the Pike National Forest, and it's just a trail that looks like an old horse trail, maybe. But that is a huge find.
I know, I just happened to glance over and I saw it, and I was like,
look, somebody's walking through stockpiling wild asparagus and greens. Yes, it is. See, right again.
Yeah, right,
you can smell it.
And there's a little bend there, see it?
Yeah, the little arch. But it's staunchy. You can actually smell it. I can smell a squatch. Or it's like a musty, stinky, wet smell.
The wet dog or something.
Yeah, it's right in here. Let's see what's back. This area have documented Bigfoot sightings, by the way. We're not too far from Bailey. 10 miles, I think. 10 miles from the little town of Bailey. So we are in the pocket, so to speak, for all the sightings here. This is a lot more secluded away from Bailey itself. It's very secluded. We haven't seen or heard a person all day.
Oh, there's a nice little arch down there, too. See that?
Yeah, look at how this...
One that's bent low, and then one that's higher.
Let's see if I can poke my head in here. This looks cool back here. Oh, wow. Yeah. See if I can step out. As you know, I've been moving away from structures. I'm not a really big structure guy anymore. But sometimes, you know, you have to say, wow, look at it. It's like symbology of some sort when you find aspens, young aspens held down like that. It's very always curious all the time. But unless, you know, the structures are super elaborate, I've kind of been moving away from that and focusing our research on things like that. What do you call it? You know, the stockpiling of supplies, of foods, grains like that. That's really interesting. And so, for whatever reason, they didn't take them. This is really wild back here. Really wild. Scorpion? Oh. Yeah, good spot. See? This is called track sign. Somebody kicked it up. Wow, it is so thick back there. You can hear the river. Spooky at night. Whoa. Whoa.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. So like some
rock cloud.
yeah, something got thrown in the river.
Yeah, it was like.
Okay, so we documented that. We're just gonna have a little 12-minute video here. Hopefully we're gonna be out here all day. Hopefully we find some more. But that was a very cool forensic find. Very happy with the wild greens. Give you 5. All right, good find. You're turning into the perfect forensic scientist. All right, so that'll be it for this segment. Segment 1 for June 5th, 2018, Colorado Sasquatch Research.